Data is one of the problems everyone is facing now as long as you are using an Android phone. You subscribe 1 gig for 7 days, but before you flip a finger, your data has been exhausted. It is very okay for you to blame your network provider, but before you blame them one more time, let's look at few possibilities. Your apps may be using your data in the background without you using them. Is that why I'm spending money on data every day? Go to your settings, click on network or mobile data. Now if you're using two SIMs, click on the SIM you are using for the mobile data. Scroll down and click on data usage. Now take a look at this graph. You can see that between July 25th and August 2nd, I have used over 10 GB in just 7 days. But what am I using that for? Let's figure out. Now scroll down, you can see a list of apps that is consuming my data listed from top to bottom. Now the funny thing is, most of these apps I barely even use them. Some of them I don't even know they exist, but yet they are consuming my data in the background. Now it makes sense to stop blaming your network provider for a second. So the information given from this app displayed will enable you to calculate how much data you've actually used and the one that has been wasted. Scroll through the apps displayed and look for the ones that you have not been using. I believe there are some apps that you barely know they exist in your phone. Check how much data they are consuming. Once you find that particular app, click on the arrowhead displayed by the right. You will find out that you have enabled background data on this particular app even though you have not been using it. Now what does this mean? This means that this app has been performing some function or call it activities when you are not even using it. Now you are going to turn off this background data, but before you do it, there are some things you have to consider. So I'm going to explain it so that you know which app to enable and which app to restrict. Enabling background data helps the apps to carry out some function automatically. For example, giving you notifications, updating to the latest version. So if you restrict background data, it doesn't mean that the app will stop functioning. It only means that the activities of the apps will be limited when you are not using it, except when you open the apps. So before you restrict background data on any application, make sure it is an application that you don't normally use, like the ones you barely know they exist on your phone, like the gaming apps. Then you can allow background data on special apps that you always use, like Facebook, so that you can receive notifications, your OPay app for credit alert and debit. Then you can allow background data on important apps like your Facebook for notification, OPay for your credit and debit alerts, and other important apps that you know you depend on its automatic functions. Otherwise, turn off background data on every other apps that you are not using. Do this and you realize that your data usage will be greatly reduced.